crushing straight left hand. You saw Macklin's left whiz by Martinez's nose as that punch landed.
Too slow.
Well, for 7 rounds, even more maybe, we talked about the disappointment of Martinez's performance, middleweight champion of the world. Another 11th round knockout is going to look pretty good on the record. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eddie Cotton, after being advised by the challenger's corner he was unable to continue, calls a halt to the fight at the end of round 11. The winner by TKO victory, and still the universally recognized true middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
So it wasn't easy, and there were moments of considerable doubt. But under pressure, as Harold Letterman said, he knows how to turn it on.
I thought he fought a very, very smart fight. And great adjustments. Sign of a great fighter.
Terrific adjustments throughout the fight. Final CompuBox numbers, and these numbers will have been significantly affected by what Martinez did in the last 4 rounds. He winds up landing 48 more punches than the opponent while throwing 24 more. 42% connect percentage, extraordinarily high. He's very accurate once he figures out what the opponent is doing. Power shots. He lands 5 more power punches. A lot of Macklin's were very good body punches. He lands at a 50% connect rate. And just to quote something that we've told you many times here, if a fighter lands 50% of his power shots, extremely rarely is that fighter going to lose the fight. 99% of the time, he's going to win it. Larry Merchant stands by with the winner and middleweight champion, Sergio Martinez.
All right, thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Sergio. You seemed distracted earlier in the fight. Was it a tougher fight than you were anticipating?
No fue la más difícil, pero sí que fue una pelea complicada. McLean es un boxeador muy fuerte.
It wasn't difficult, but it was a complicated fight. He's a tough rival.
Why was it complicated?
¿Por qué fue tan complicado?
Porque McLean no salió a atacar como yo hubiera esperado y no se abrió tanto en su defensa.
He didn't come out and attack like I expected, and he wasn't that open on his defense.
So that it took you time to adjust.
Es una pelea de 12 asaltos. Gané en el anteúltimo o el último. Gané, es lo importante.
It's a 12-round fight, so I won in the last round or the penultimate, but I won, which is the important thing.
Did you know that it was a very close fight going into the 9th and 10th rounds, and that you had to win your championship?
No, era cuestión de tiempo, era como derribar un árbol. Yo sabía que en algún momento antes del último campanazo iba a caer.
No, I knew it was a matter of time. It's just like cutting a tree, little by little, but I knew before the last bell he was going to fall.
All right, let's take a look at the knockdown, Sergio. You were knocked down early in the fight. You thought it was a trip or that you didn't go down. What happened?
Si hay una cámara que enfoca de lejos, se va a ver que mi pie está trabado con el de él.
There's another camera where our feet twine.
Me tropiezo. Pero bueno, no me quejo.
We trip, but you know, I'm not complaining.
Let's take a look at the last round and at the knockdown punches, and you tell us what you were seeing at that time.
Bueno, vi que se abrió su guardia y conectó una mano muy por dentro, por el centro de la guardia, como tenía que ser.
I saw that he opened up his guard and I put a shot in right through the middle between his guard, just like it was supposed to be.
You've been calling out all of the fighters who have high recognition and generate a lot of money in this game. None of them seem anxious to fight you at this time. So where do you go?
Seguiré esperando porque soy joven, no soy tan viejo como más de uno piensa.
I'll keep waiting because I'm a young man. I'm not as old as they think.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again, Sergio. Matthew, thank you for an excellent fight. It seemed that you had a really good game plan you were executing in the first 7-8 rounds. What was it?
Well, I talked about going to war all week and the whole build-up to the fight. In the Felix Stern fight, that's what I did pretty much. Took it straight to him from the first bout. But I figured that you couldn't really do that with a guy like Sergio. He just, by the time you wanted it to get hard, but you wanted to be coming on strong, you'd be busted up and there'd be too much taken out of you. So, putting reckless pressure on would have been detrimental. So I tried to feint, move my head, box, take him out of his rhythm, offset him a little bit, and ease my way into the fight, and then start putting the pressure on.
Did you think you were winning the fight as it went along?
Yeah, I thought that I had the most momentum. I thought I was in the driver's seat. Some of the rounds were close, but I felt that I was dictating things in there. I was the one who was boxing to the game plan, and I was taking him out of his.
What did he do that suddenly changed everything in the 9th round?
Well, I think maybe as the round went on, I switched off a little bit upstairs and stopped moving my head a little bit. He caught me, I think certainly for the first knockdown, it was more of a balanced shot, caught me square.
Is that fatiguing you, because it was getting to be a more intense fight? He was coming at you.
Yeah, it wasn't like, extreme fatigue, because it wasn't